it's everybody. It's like saying what's the difference between a white woman and a black woman. But if we want to sit down and talk about,
cheat less on average, I'd say.
Who says white men do what?
I think white dudes probably cheat less on average.
Based on what?
I don't know. I feel like it's a little more accepted in like black male culture to like fuck around. I think.
Zaddy gonna say what's on his mind at the end of the day.
Look who's here.
No, his name is Kevin Samuels. Kevin.
Hey.
So look, what's up, gang? I'm here with my partner, right? And he got some different views on women. His name is Peter Benser, and he's well established. He's a high value man in LA. I want you to come out here and see our house together. But
I'll be in LA in about 3 weeks. So what's going on?
All right, cool. So I just want him and your views to coincide and see, like, what's the difference between a white man and a black man, my nigga?
Well, there's not different. White men and black men are both men.
Tommy got this white dude on here. He looking like, who is this Kevin Samuels guy you're talking about? Both of these fools look wasted right now. Wait, let's see what the hell they talk about, man.
I mean, it's everybody. It's like saying what's the difference between a white woman and a black woman. But if we want to sit down and talk about,
cheat less on average, I'd say.
Who says white men do what?
I think white dudes probably cheat less on average.
Based on what?
I don't know. I feel like it's a little more accepted in like black male culture to like fuck around. I think.
Zaddy gonna say what's on his mind at the end of the day. You see?
That's at least just been my personal observation, I guess.
Well, there are stats on cheating, but proportionally, there are more white men that cheat. No, I mean, but cheating is self-reported, though.
Right.
Cheating is self-reported, but you look at the percentage of self-reported cheaters, it's still in the 20% range for white people, just like it is black folks. Black people do have the highest rate. Yeah, I mean, adultery, 20%. I mean, cheating.
Wait, self-reported anonymously, you mean?
Well,
like
self-reported is self-reported. Self-reported is self-reported. So, and here's the difference. The difference between cheating between men and women is separated by 3 percentage points. So women cheat too.
Don't break your ass down.
Really?
That's why I try.
Yeah, so if you want to have the conversation.
I hate that.
Why? How old are you?
Well, I'm 36.
Oh yeah, women in millennial generation are having more sex and cheating more than men.
Now, y'all be saying stuff about how I talk when there's a difference with race and things like that. And we see Kevin, this is a white man. I'm not saying either way, but maybe he's being a little bit more, calm. Not calm, but you know the term. I can't think of the term I'm looking for, but because Tommy's on there, but with this dude, I don't know where this guy's getting his information from. Talking about the whole cheating situation, but cheaters are cheaters, man. It's no for you to say my observation. So your observation is all your buds, they don't cheat on their women, but you're saying it's more acceptable. It's more acceptable in the black community to cheat than it is in the white community. Come on, bro. Let's see what he's talking about, man.
No,
I used to get a good amount. I got a big house in the hills, and we throw a lot of events and stuff. And
you know how many girls leave their rings at home, and their boyfriends wait for them to come back?
Come on,
It breaks
Kevin.
my heart.
Stop it.
It breaks my heart.
Come on. I'll be there in 3 weeks.
I feel so bad for the homies.
I got stories. We'll set something up because infidelity is something everybody wants to talk about. Tommy, I'll get with you after this. And I'll be there in 3 weeks. Let's set something up.
Let's set something up. You want to come to the motherfucking castle, nigga? It's game. Y'all already know Tommy shit.
I'll fly.
We've got a big content team here. We've got a big content team here, so we can, if you need any sort of support while you're out here, we got everything in house. Graphic designers, editors, videographers.
Tommy,
we got a studio here at the house.
Sounds good. I'll get with you, Tommy. Good to meet you, man. What's going on with this other person? This other person is not gone. Okay, that's the girl, Tommy. Okay, let's talk about infidelity. Because first off, you guys can go look up the infidelity rates anyway. The problem with today with infidelity, I'm going to be honest, man, and a lot of y'all ain't going to like this. I've said this before, guys. Don't ask women questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Fact.
A lot of men make a big deal about a woman's body count, and all that. You're not going to know her body count. All I care about is how a woman acts when she's with me. And if she's...
And in the previous video, you guys, once again, I've covered this topic outside of these reaction videos. I've covered this topic about a woman's body count and dudes questioning and interrogating a woman. How many poles have you slid down, and how many have you, ate? And it's just like, at the end of the day, what are we doing here? Are we looking for a virgin? Or are we looking for a companion? Are we looking for a servant? Because a lot of you guys, and I've gotten several beta comments recently, a lot of you guys are talking about women and wives as if they're like a servant to you. They're a child. They're not a partner. They're not an equal. They're specifically there for sex, but you want them for sex and they shouldn't have a say-so or anything. But you want to know at the end of the day how many dudes she's been with. Like, where's the insecurity at, bro? It really matters how a woman, for those of you, a real player, a real dude who's keeping it player, don't care about none of that. It's really at the end of the day about how a woman treats you. And if she's not treating you right, you need to send her on her way, man. You don't, the infidelity and all this thing like that, like that, cheating is a whole different story. But a lot of you guys, you crack me up. You go so far as talking about beta and quoting Bible verses. I don't subscribe to none of that. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who do have wives and you watching these videos, what are you hoping to take from this? You're watching this obviously to get my opinion. I'm giving my commentary on Kevin, but you guys are like so far right, red pill, MGTOW, He-Man woman haters club, and it's crazy. And real dudes who get buns, right? Don't talk like this. Don't say like this. And you don't have the balls to say it to a woman how you really feel. You would never say that to your woman. All this stuff y'all be saying on here, man, which is all this capping that you guys are doing, like y'all like to say. Anyway, man.
Mine and your one-on-one, how you represent me. But unless you are willing to pay the freight, you can't really determine what that woman is doing, and vice versa.
Facts.
The question becomes, is it worth the relationship? What caused a lot of stir when I said high-value men don't cheat, they exercise options. That's if they choose to.
Right.
It doesn't mean they have to.
Right.
But more often than not, people are more worried about that one-on-one connection.
Right.
So cheating makes a lot of folks feel as though they're not as vulnerable. So I don't know what happened to the previous caller, but that.
And with that being said, that you're a high-value man, and what he said, high-value men will exercise options if need be. If you're in a serious relationship or not, how you consider the agreement that you have, a high-value man is honest anyway. Any dude who's keeping it player, you're going to be honest with that woman and she's going to respect you more. A lot of you guys, I mean, I've talked about this and honesty and done reaction videos about honesty. And in the beginning, a lot of you guys feel like you can't be honest. Some guys who aren't high value men, you do have to lie. But if you're honest with yourself and you're honest with that woman, you'd be surprised what she's up for. If you're a high value man, there's nothing to lose. You're exercising your options if need be. And if you're willing to lose this woman, if she's not with your program and you're willing to lose this woman that you're with, I mean, you're going to live your life as you see fit. You're going to be on your purpose and do what you want to do. Because that's what being a high value man is all about. Honoring yourself, living your truth. And if she doesn't like it, then she can go catch the next bus. You feel me?